The federal Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals just came out with a decision yesterday finding that the administrative law judges with the National Labor Relations Board, or the NLRB, is unconstitutional. So I'll break that down what it means, but generally there was an issue with SpaceX. Some employees filed a complaint against SpaceX alleging that their severance agreements violated the right to bargain, and also they made claims against Elon for some issues regarding discrimination. So that was taken on by the board, and SpaceX, how they responded is they said, well, hey, these administrative law judges that are taking this on is unconstitutional. So then what happened was they filed an injunction, so saying, hey, stop these proceedings in this federal district court in Texas. And then it got appealed, and so the Fifth Circuit took it on. And what they found was, so there's a board for the National Labor Relations Board, and they can review administrative law judge decisions, but only people from the board can be removed for cause by the president. But the administrative law judges can only be removed by the merit system, by the National Labor Relations Board for good cause. And so what the Fifth Circuit was saying was, because there's two levels where the president can't get to, because they can't directly affect the ALJs, and because technically all of this is under the branch of the executive government. So ALJs, they aren't part of the judicial branch. And so what they're saying is, because the president is two levels removed from doing anything, they have to remove the board members that it wants to go after the judges. So they're saying that because there's too many levels, it's kind of like a rogue executive branch that's kind of running without any oversight, without any checks and balances. So they ruled it unconstitutional. So what's going to happen now is it's going to go on to the Supreme Court. It looks like there's been past decisions as well as to ALJs, including with the SEC and also similar cases with the FTC. So it looks like what's happening is there's a big push in federal law to put more oversight over these executive branches and governmental entities, saying that there's not enough oversight here. And so this is kind of a conservative push, and the Fifth Circuit is more conservative. So you would assume, and there was an injunction that the Supreme Court made approving an injunction on something similar. And so it seems like the Supreme Court may side with the Fifth Circuit, but we'll see how the Supreme Court rules, because obviously this will go up to the Supreme Court afterwards.